Mr. President, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I join the other speakers in welcoming this high-level debate aimed at streamlining international efforts to strengthen the rule of law, both at national and international levels. I would also like to join the others in welcoming the Secretary-General's report to the General Assembly on March 16th and the proposals contained therein, inter alia, for the General Assembly to adopt a program of action for the rule of law, to agree to a process to develop clear rules of law, goals, and to adopt various mechanisms to enhance stakeholders' dialogue on the subject, including developing corresponding benchmarks and indicators to measure progress. Ladies and gentlemen, the Republic of Macedonia is fully committed to the purpose and principles of the UN Charter and international law. We firmly believe that international order based on the rule of law is a prerequisite for a more just and prosperous world and for ensuring peaceful relations among states and peaceful settlements of disputes among them. In this regard, UN member states and its principal organs share the same responsibility of abiding by the principles enshrined in the UN Charter. Mr. President, ensuring strengthening the rule of law at the international and national levels entails creating mechanisms for strengthening international dispute resolution, in particular strengthening the role of the ICJ as the principal judiciary organ of the United Nations, by ensuring effective implementation of its decisions by all parties concerned. The Republic of Macedonia is clearly engaged in favor of respecting international commitments and respecting the ICJ judgments. Furthermore, we support the recommendation of the Secretary-General that for the ICJ to strengthen its role in international relations and to increase legitimacy and compliance of the actions taken by the principal organs of the United Nations with the international law, they should, where appropriate, make greater use of the ability to request advisory opinions from the ICJ so as to ensure that the international legal system is equally accessible and that the international law is not selectively applied. The Republic of Macedonia supports the efforts of the Secretary-General to launch a campaign to increase the number of member states that accept the compulsory judgment of the International Court of Justice pursuant to Article 36 of the statute. My country, by accepting its compulsory jurisdiction, is being fully aware that such optional declarations are the best way of ensuring that international disputes are settled peacefully and in accordance with international law. Mr. President, my country welcomes the declaration we have adopted at the high-level meeting, drafted in an extensive and inclusive consultative process over the last couple of months. The declaration is action-oriented and provides a comprehensive platform for further activities to be carried out at the international and national level to strengthen the rule of law and its impact on the three main pillars of the United Nations actions: peace and security, human rights, and development. Let me conclude by quoting Thomas Hobbes: "Ignorance of the law is no good excuse, where every man is bound to take notice of the laws to which he is subject." The same applies to states. Thank you very much.
أشكر وزير خارجية